Hello guys, it's the Faceless Beanie and welcome to my easy build guide for the Akstiletto Prime, a dual-wielded secondary weapon. No rivens as always and a build that almost anyone can use. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The Akstiletto Prime is a secondary weapon featuring dual pistols. The weapon deals primarily impact damage and is effective at both short and medium ranges. It's a weapon with a bit of everything and leaves it to the player to mod it however one wishes to. The build featured in this video is the easiest effective build you'll be able to use for the Akstiletto Prime. However, with added Forma and modding, the possibilities are endless. Now, to have a look at why you should use this weapon and why you shouldn't. Firstly, the high accuracy on the weapon makes it an easy weapon to handle for all players. It's got good critical chance and status chance, allowing for flexible modding. Finally, its high fire rate coupled with the fast reload speed makes it an absolute beast in the middle of battle. As for why you shouldn't use this weapon, there's no reason, really. Let's move on to the build. As usual, I try to keep these easy builds down to 2 Forma or less. This is a 2 Forma build with 2 Madurite polarities. Let's start with Hornet Strike, no brainer here. Flat damage boost is a must-have in all builds. Barrel Diffusion, another no-brainer. Multi-shot's going to increase all forms of physical damage as well as boost the status damage and the status chance of the weapon. Lethal Torrent adds a little more multi-shot but also powers up the fire rate for the Akstiletto. Without it, I sometimes felt that the weapon could be a little sluggish. This mod makes it feel like a smooth automatic weapon. The next 2 mods are going to boost the critical damage and critical chance respectively, Target Cracker and Pistol Gambit. The primed versions of these mods can also be used, but unfortunately you're gonna have to add 2 more Forma. Next, I've put in 2 60-60 status mods in Pistol Pestilence and Jolt, which both provide 60% status chance and 60% toxin and electricity damage respectively. This is going to bring the status chance of the Akstiletto Prime to about 95%, which is more than enough in my experience. To close out this build, I've gone with a pure 90% status damage mod. This will depend on what status combination you're using with the previous 2 mods. Some mods you can swap in this last slot are Augur Pact, which provides a raw damage boost, sacrificing some status damage, or Hydraulic Crosshairs, which provide the player with a 135% critical chance boost for 9 seconds after successfully landing a headshot on an enemy. This mod is excellent, however it's more suited towards a pure critical build instead of the hybrid I've gone for here, and both of the replacements mentioned have resulted in poorer results than if you went with a pure 90% status mod, so I highly suggest you just go with that. Let's test it out. The Akstiletto Prime with this build tears down enemies really quickly. Even when you have to reload, you almost don't notice the reloading as it's really fast. That, coupled with the damage and fire rate, make it a weapon you can use absolutely everywhere. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this easy build guide for the Akstiletto Prime, and please let me know of what build you would use instead in the comments down below. And with that, I hope this helped you out. This is the Faceless Beanie, signing out.